What to do if you find a desert tortoise on your construction site. Clark County, Nevada. 2 million people live here. We are a growing community in the Mojave Desert, where there are many active construction projects. As good citizens, we should be considerate of residents in the desert. One of the many native dwellers of the area is the desert tortoise, a species which is struggling to survive. Our duty and legal obligation is to do our best to ensure the safety of the desert tortoise. The desert tortoise is a threatened species. Construction activities in Clark County require compliance with the Endangered Species Act. Under federal law, desert tortoises found on construction sites must not be intentionally harmed or killed. Construction projects located on non-federal land in Clark County are covered under the Multiple Species Habitat Conservation Plan and Incidental Take Permit. Participation in the Multiple Species Habitat Conservation Plan and Incidental Take Permit streamlines compliance with the Endangered Species Act and avoids project-by-project consultation with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. To participate, developers pay a per-acre fee and agree to avoid, intentionally or knowingly, harming or killing the desert tortoise. What to do if you find a desert tortoise on your construction site. 1. Collect the desert tortoise in a gentle and humane manner. 2. Call the Wild Desert Tortoise Assistance Line at 702-593-9027. 3. Keep the desert tortoise out of harm's way and in a shaded area while in your custody. Collection is free of charge. When collecting the desert tortoise, follow these steps. Find a cardboard box or clean, well-ventilated container. Pick up the tortoise with 2 hands, one hand on each side of the shell, and place it in the box or container. Remember, if the tortoise is quite a distance away, you may want to consider bringing the box or container to the desert tortoise. Put the box or container on a level surface that will ensure the tortoise does not accidentally flip over. The tortoise does not have the ability to change its position if it's on its back. Occasionally, check on the tortoise to ensure its safety. Keep the tortoise in a dry area with moderate temperature, such as your construction site trailer. Do not leave tortoises in vehicles while on a job site. On a warm day, the temperature inside a parked car can soar between 100 and 120 degrees in just minutes. The extreme heat can be deadly for a tortoise, so please keep the tortoise in the shade. If a tortoise cannot be left in a construction site trailer, please choose a location that will be shaded throughout the day. Do not feed the tortoise. The tortoise will be okay without food. You can offer the tortoise water in a shallow dish or on a plate. Again, if you find a desert tortoise on your construction site, 1. Collect the tortoise. 2. Call the Wild Desert Tortoise Assistance Line at 702-593-9027. 3. Keep the desert tortoise in the shade and out of harm's way until it is picked up. Tortoises found on construction sites may not be kept as pets. Tortoises may use the shade of your vehicle to keep cool. Always check under your tires for desert tortoises before moving your vehicle. Keep an eye out for desert tortoises on roads to and from your construction site. Tortoises have a tendency to blend in with the landscape because of their color. They could easily be mistaken for rocks, so pay attention while traversing the desert landscape. If you see a tortoise on a road outside of your construction site, allow it to cross without disturbance. If the tortoise is in danger of being hit by a vehicle, pick it up gently and move it safely away from the road in the direction that it was heading. If you see a tortoise out in the wild that's not in danger, leave it alone. Do not pick it up. For questions, please contact the Desert Conservation Program at 702-455-3536. Remember, if you find a desert tortoise on your construction site, collect, call, and keep. Thank you for your cooperation in complying with the law.